Alrighty, welcome back to Minnesota TikTok. TikTok Minnesota, Minnesota Bill. Something like that. I don't know how to talk. Anyways, so we got the Civic here. We did go to the dyno today. I am sorry I didn't bring you guys along. I do have a bunch of pull videos. I'll put them in right now. Okay, so now that you guys got to see that, I'm gonna let Darren here talk. You want to give him a rundown again on what happened?
Brought it to the dyno. It was going, okay. It was going good, I'd say. And then, yeah, we get to the point where it's making 5 pounds. That's it. So it must have been a 5-pound spring, no wastegate,
Right.
And then, we were like, what, sub fucking 15 pulls in at this point?
Yeah, we probably had 15, 20 pulls total.
And he's like, all right, let's throw the manual fucking boost controller on. We do. And I think it did 2 pulls. It made the same amount of boost, so we turned it up. And then it was up to 10. And we get, what was it, 1 pull on 10? Not even 1 pull.
A half pull, I think.
Half pull on 10. And, well, this motor right here died tonight, sadly.
Actually, yeah, if you want to grab the light, or I will.
Really soft.
Yeah, she didn't make it. So, you want to let them know what happened?
Yeah, it was going good. It sounded like it was doing good. It was just about to make power, I'd say. Or it was making power, but fucking either a rod cap let go or a rod snapped. And, well, it blew up. So, we still don't know the cause.
I'll insert the blow up pull video right here. Okay.
We don't know the cause of what happened. The tuner said everything was good.
No knock.
Yeah.
Boost level was good.
Timing was good.
Timing was good.
Barely had any timing into it.
Good oil pressure.
Good everything.
It's like it was like a defect. So, for those who don't know, this motor, the lower end is actually a crate short block from Honda, brand new, like a complete short block. And to give you an idea of what that means, I'll show you because I actually have 2 of them. So don't mind the mess here. But as you can see, brand spanking new short block from Honda. I literally took it out of the crate in the bag. Complete short block. Anyways, so as you were saying,
yeah, everything else besides the block is fine.
yeah.
So, and Justin paid 200 bucks per block.
Yeah. So I only got I only lost 180 on the head gaskets and 200 on the block, and then whatever in gas and the tuner fee and shit.
Yeah. So everything else that we know of is still usable, obviously like turbo and shit, but we don't know if like a piston came up and smacked the head, bent valves, or whatever the fuck. So we're not sure on the head part, but every other aspect of the money that's dumped into this thing is still usable.
Right. So it's not like a total loss.
No.
J motors are cheap as fuck.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people when they blow up their car, they get really pissed off, whether they blame the tuner right away or whatever the case. To be honest with you, I went to the dyno expecting to blow my motor up. And that I don't mean that in the sense of like we tried to. I mean that in the sense of, whenever you're, taking, it's still a stock short block. It's got semi-built heads, but whenever you're taking the original power goal and you're trying to almost double that, because we were shooting for 400, sometimes you can expect things to go wrong. And these motors have been proven to hit 600 on a stock block. So I don't know if these short blocks were, I don't know. Maybe they were like a defect short block, and there was like 15 of them the dude was selling, and I bought 2. No idea how he got them or what the condition was. I just knew that they were brand new short blocks, and they are brand new. Never been ran. But, you know, maybe it was a defect. I don't know. I put 500 miles on an NA, no issues. As soon as we did a 10-pound boost pull, the rod let go. And whatever the reason is, it is what it is. I'm not that mad about it. It is, you know, it's fucking, if we'll show you guys quick. Just starting today, you know, it's winter out. So I couldn't even drive the car here anyways. Even if it went good. Even if I got off the dyno, the car would have just came in the garage and sat anyway because winter's here. I can't even drive it. I don't know if we'll even get a day that would have been nice. Yeah. So I'm motivated. I'm still hungry, obviously. I'm not ready to give up on the car. I'm not mad about it. Honestly, I think I'm going to order a set of head gaskets and slap everything to that other short block and get it in here. That way it just runs. The tuner did say the car is tuned for 10 pounds. It finished out. You know, he finished the tune. It just happened to blow up on that pole. So the car is turnkey, ready to go as soon as we get there. The only thing is VTEC, if you want to explain that.
Yeah, so we really don't know if VTEC was ever working for this motor. I feel like if it was, we'd be able to hear it, which I don't think I've ever heard it. Justin,
I don't really think so.
He doesn't think so. Our buddy Truman did say he thinks he heard it when we left his house one night, but I think that was just the tone and the exhaust changing.
Right.
Because at a certain point with the 3 full inch, when it was in A, it hit this tone and be super fucking loud, even if you weren't even just cruising, you know. So we don't think VTEC was ever even working. The tuner doesn't think VTEC was ever even working because he's tuned NA ones, and he said that you should be able to hear it, it should crack, and it should be really fucking loud.
And we don't know if that's like the block issue, or when I put the heads together, maybe did I mess something up? Were they not cleaned good enough after I got them from the machine shop and there's metal stuck in there? Nobody knows, and I don't know. It is what it is. I'm pulling the heads back apart so I can re-inspect them and go over the heads and make sure I didn't fuck it up when I put it together. But, you know, like Darren said, we didn't really have VTEC. So, I mean, how the car sits with the J32A2, it's tuned. It's ready to go. It's just, you know, this block didn't make it. So, like I said, I think I'm going to try to get that other block thrown in here and get the whole setup together. That way the car's still complete and together and ready to rip, you know, whenever. Which we got like 6 months before spring or whatever. Yeah. But, you know, it is what it is.
We got plenty of time.
So anyways, we're going to throw you guys on a time lapse. We're going to rip this out. Darren's actually going to start on it. I'm going to go edit the last video because I've been lazy. And I said I was going to do it like a week ago and I didn't. I still don't have my voice back and it's been like 2.5, 3 fucking weeks.
I'm just starting to lose mine.
Yeah.
Some days are worse than others. My voice is still...
You can't stop kissing me. It's kind of gay, but...
It is what it is, you know.
Yeah. So, anyways, we're going to get to work, ripping this apart, editing the videos. You know, this bullshit is what it is. You know, what are you going to do about it? So, anyways, we're going to get to that right now.
for.
All right, everybody. So we have a bit of an issue with the J. Obviously, it's not even in the garage, it's outside. You saw us pull the motor. We found out what the issue was. There's some sketchiness to it, some not sketchiness to it. We're not gonna point fingers. What I'm gonna say is I'm mostly disappointed my tranny broke. If you look here, there's only 2 mounting bolts on the J Hasport mount kit, and I gotta get that fixed. But Darren, I guess you wanna give him a rundown of what happened to the motor?
Well,
Kind of how we tore it all apart.
We pulled it apart. Obviously, we knew we snapped the rod, but it bent, obviously. And has quite a bit of detonation on it.
That's the good side even.
Yeah, this is a good side. This is actually the good.
Oh, no, that was the...
This is a good piston. But we come to this one.
Yeah.
There's lots of signs of detonation on it. And I think there was, what, 4 out of the 6 rods that were bent?
Yeah, most of the rods look, they were bent. A lot of the pistons, every single piston has signs of detonation.
Yep.
That one's just the worst.
Yeah, this is the one that broke and went through the fucking bottom of the pan and the side of the block. But we don't know what happened because we don't know if the knock sensor was bad. But then again, it was brand new. Granted, it was from AutoZone.
He did say he never registered knock in the tune.
Yeah, he did say that.
I'll put a clip in right here, and that'll show. This will show the noise the motor was making during the detonation, which I didn't know at the time, but somebody that's experienced should have known. So if the sensor wasn't reading, let's say if it was a bad sensor out of the box or something saying 0, obviously the tuner's thinking that's good, or there's no knock detected, but experienced ear would hear this noise and know it. I'll put it in right now. So there's that. We don't know if the knock sensor was just bad straight out of the gate, but it was brand new. Granted, it was from AutoZone, but still, it was brand new out of the box, put on the motor. He did say that it was good, but in the videos we got, there's, I think, 6 pulls. 6 to 10, almost.
Well, no, there's probably like 6 pulls where it would actually bang rev limiter up.
Yep.
And then after that, every other pull it would go,
yeah, at the top end.
Yeah, at the top end.
Yeah.
It wouldn't bang rev limiter or even hit it, and that is detonation.
So, and obviously if you look at this piston, even if that rod didn't snap and he's like, all right, we're done with the tune, this motor was gonna blow up regardless. That's all detonation melting the piston. So, like I said, I'm not gonna point fingers. I don't have enough information on this. I recognize that noise because it would, like, at the top of the pole or higher end, it'd go brrr instead of redlining. And instantly I looked at Darren and I was like, I know that doesn't sound right, but I'm not a tuner, I'm not a professional in that sense. I wrench on the shit, but I don't know, I didn't know. And clearly that was a sign of detonation talking to some other people. And it is what it is. I have another full block. I think I already showed you guys this. That's another brand spanking, low mile block ready to go.
No mile block.
Well, it's no mile block, yeah, that's right. And what's the plan? Why don't you give them a rundown of what my plan is?
All right. Well, after Justin went home and cried and
for like 12 hours.
Yeah, I went to bed and then woke up and then
I cried some more.
Yeah, he cried a little bit more, and then it set in. He's like, well, I'm not gonna be a bitch, and
that's facts.
And keep crying. So then after he woke up, his mind was refreshed and he had some pretty stupid ideas. So
always.
So the plan is we're gonna try and find maybe not a dirt cheap shell, but maybe a little bit of a clap shell, I would say.
I'm gonna go with the words
decent.
Winter approved shell.
Yeah. So not like fucking falling apart, rusty like a motherfucker, like the sedan out there. But
your daily.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna drive something like my shell in the winter.
Yeah. That's outside, it's parked, it's gonna get tarped up, whatever, So he's gonna try and find a decent shell, one that he doesn't have to really care about, one that he don't care about.
Right.
Kind of a sweet spot there. And then we're gonna put that J together. Gonna hopefully get the trans fixed.
We got to fix the heads because that piston did bend
Valves.
two of the intake valves.
Yep.
All right. We got dual cameras going on here for the TikTok and YouTube. Darren, I'm going to give you this one. I'll let you give a rundown on what we picked up and why we picked it up.
Well, we picked up a piece of shit.
I actually used to own this car before. I sold it to Mason as like a part shell or a shell he could use. And I took it back. Well, I didn't take it back. I got to buy it back. But I got it because we want to, we're not done with the J. And I'm not driving my coupe in the winter.
Nope.
But we're still doing something.
Uh-huh.
And I think this is the perfect winter piece of shit.
Oh yeah. We come back here.
It's gonna get a J series swap. Yeah, I mean this thing's fucking shot.
Garbage.
So why don't you give them a rundown on what we picked up from Truman's and what we're doing and everything.
When we come over here,
We already started kind of breaking it.
we got a J37. Just kidding. It's J35. This motor,
What did Truman say when we picked it up?
he said, well, he made a deal.
Yeah.
He said we can't take the motor unless it goes turbo.
Unless it goes turbo.
So we're gonna put this in there, NA for like however long.
A minute.
Just to get it sorted. And then we're gonna throw the turbo kit on it. And then, what, like 5 pounds?
Yeah, 5 pounds. I'm gonna try to tune it myself. I'm gonna try to learn AEM and tune it myself. Turns out the reason the J32 blew up in the coupe is because
Give you a rundown on this piece of shit.
And we think it was too far advanced and it just blew up. So thanks for watching the TikTok. We'll give you guys updates as we build this.
We got no interior, but it's not horrible. You know, it's workable. Side skirt. Whoops. Well, that was on accident. But yeah, here she is. There's the motor.
Yeah. I gotta get my tranny fixed still, but I'm gonna get that welded up.
Gotta get that fixed.
Yeah.
Yeah, here it is. It's a 2015 Acura Integra.
It is.
Just kidding. It's a 9200.
95.
It's a 97.
95.
97.
Yep.
DB8.
This is a four-door Type R.
Yeah.
Rust free.
It's got the Type R Steelies.
Yep.
You got the quick connects without the quick connects.
Yep.
So
You gotta have those.
JDM as fuck.
It's fast.
But yeah, this thing's a piece of shit. This is below the sedan, I would say, greatly.
No.
On the list, yes.
No.
Yes.
This thing's gonna be way better than the sedan.
As of right now, it's not. That's what I'm getting at.
Oh, for shell? Yeah, this thing's a clap piece of shit. It's worth. I told Mason on the way here because I was like, I gotta buy it, but I was like, this thing's worth like 4 nickels.
Yeah.
So, but I wasn't gonna give up on the J already. I wanted to drive it, but I'm not gonna drive my coupe. The shell will be absolutely perfect because who gives a fuck about this shell?
And that motor is absolutely... Holy shit.
What?
I had an autism. Anyway,
Autistic moment.
that motor's perfect because we're not gonna give a fuck and just beat the fuck out of it.
Yep.
So,
Yeah. I'll keep the red line low, 6K, and just.
well, the red line's gonna be 75, but
Yeah. So
whatever.
5 pounds of boost, it should be pretty fun.
Yeah.
Should probably make like 300 horse. Actually, you know, a lot of torque. But,
Yeah, well, your motor on 5 pounds made 340, so.
yeah, but my motor's a lot healthier than this 180,000 mile
Right.
piece of shit.
I think it will be 320-ish. Close
But
to.
it did run.
Yep.
We had the motor running.
Yeah, before we
pulled
pulled it, Truman got in the Honda Odyssey and redlined the fuck out of it.
Yeah, so we know it red lines. So we're already 50% there. You know, you got to know it red lines.
And then
We
we,
started it just with the good foot.
yeah.
So
And then we pulled out with the skid steer, and then we broke some shit, but we got some shit to fix the broken shit, so
yeah,
we're good.
We're gonna go ahead and break this motor down more, and you know,
Probably
swap
not, but,
parts
yeah.
onto it and get it ready. I'm gonna get my tranny fixed, and then honestly, within probably my next days off, if the tranny's fixed, it's going in the car.
Yeah.
Should have it in the car within a week.
And it should be running and driving within a month.
I would say, yeah, about a month, probably. That's the goal. I mean, I've already done the swap. I've already done everything. I know exactly how to do it.
And all that stuff in there is probably all going to stay there, but we're not going to use any of it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll rip out the cruise control. The ABS has to stay because I can't. I'm not doing a line delete or whatever.
Yep.
But you know, as far as doing the swap, it's easy as fuck. Car's already at 5-speed.
We got seats back there for it.
Yeah, we got seats for it. It's
It's a piece of shit.
yeah, but it's perfect for what I want to do.
Oh, and we got a color coming for it too.
Special color. Darren picked it out.
Yep.
I told them they can choose any color. We're gonna spray paint the cars.
And in 5 seconds, I said the color, but
Yeah, so you guys will see what it is.
yeah, it's gonna be sick. Dopey dope, dog.
Well, if you want to wrap out the video, I think I'll edit this up tonight and make this the end of the video. And we're going to call it the J Series Integra Part 1.
So we're gonna re-go through the heads, sort out the tranny issue, build that motor. This time we're gonna be a little less caring, I'd say, for building it.
Oh, like putting it in?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't give a fuck if I scratch the bay on that bay. Like, because my bay's painted and everything, it looks nice.
Yeah.
And obviously, I don't want to ruin
Yeah,
that.
we took the time to make that one nice and decent. I mean, it may not be like fucking show quality, but it's nice to us because
right.
we're broke and we're used to, well,
Junk.
shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, then we need to find a shell, EG shell, hopefully. We're gonna get the motors together, well, the motor and tranny together, and then hopefully, what, 2.5 months to 3 months, we could have.
Should have it running and driving.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta work some overtime. I gotta get some money going. I kind of spent all my money, but it is what it is. It's a shitty situation. What are you gonna do? You know, shit happens. It's, you know, like I said, I'm not pointing the fingers at the tuner for not recognizing that noise, because he told me that the AFRs were great. He said that there was no knock detection, so that could have been a faulty sensor. And to him, you know, it's like, oh, there's no knock, so we're doing good. But, you know, somebody who's more experienced than me in the detonation noise, like I sent him the video, and within 12 seconds, he's like, that's detonation. Knew instantly. And I feel like the tuner probably should have recognized that. But like I said, I'm not going to point fingers right now or nothing like that. It is what it is. You know, I'm learned from it. I'm not going to really go back to him as a tuner. I'll go to somebody with a little more experience. And again, that's just for me playing it safe. You know, it's not trying to be mean or nothing. It's just, it should happen.
And we're still on the fence about if we're gonna run that NA and the clapper that we're gonna get, or if we just go turbo.
I'm definitely gonna run an NA first. You know, obviously, and then, you know, if I get bored, maybe I'll be like, let's throw a
But then
turbo
again, I don't know if that's really a good idea, because he wants to have a J in the winter. I don't think we should go J turbo in the winter in a piece of shit.
It'd be a great idea.
I mean, it's a great idea, don't get me wrong. If it was me, it'd be a great idea. But in the middle of winter, in Minnesota, the winters get fucking absolutely horrendous.
But I could use it as a daily.
Yes.
You know, jack it up or something.
Yep.
You know.
Or slam it on its nuts and not get it.
So, anyways, I don't know if this is going to be the end of the video, because I haven't really done much in this video. We talked a lot. Maybe that will be the video. I'm currently rendering the next video, the previous video, so I can get that out. So, yeah, we had some bad news. Shit happened. It is what it is. I'm not giving up. I'm a little heartbroken, but, you know, this is what we're doing.
But we got memories.
We got memories.
We got memories.
You know.
I told him not to throw this away. We're gonna keep it. So when we blow the next one up, we could
compare them. Yep, yeah, that's a good idea.
See which one
that's a great idea. The funniest thing is before we went to the dyno, I shared a post on Facebook that showed a gauge cluster that said change engine, and I shared that, and I said my J after the dyno. Holy fuck, did I see the future? So
it's kind of, I don't want to say he jinxed himself, but almost every day that got closer, it was more and more, oh, the J's gonna blow up. Oh, the J's gonna blow up. I'm gonna blow the J up. Oh, it's gonna blow up on the dyno.
Yeah.
Second pool's gonna blow up. So
it actually didn't blow up on the second. It was probably like the 10th or 20th, but
no, it was about like either the 19th or the 20th.
It had a few good pulls in it. And it sounded great too. Yeah. I mean, up until that detonation noise.
Super loud, turbo sounded great. Yeah. You know, so it's just, it sucks, but
what do you do?
Next year we're gonna come back stronger.
The reason I'm doing the shell for the winter is because this is like my 4th year in a row of working during the summer on a car, and then like right at the very end of the summer into, you know, fall and winter is when I get it done. Enjoy it a little bit and then not have anything. So this time, you know, I can have most of winter to put miles on the engine and drive it and beat the fuck out of it and you know, have fun. And then when spring rolls around, or before spring rolls around, I could slap everything back in my nice shell, go to the professional tuner with the turbo, and make some serious power. And so, but anyways, with that being said, guys, I'm going to follow up with you later. This might be the end, it might not. We'll find out.